You're waiting for a VA disability increase. You built a solid claim using solid medical evidence. You went to your C&P exam 6 months ago, and now you're wondering if you could speed up the process because they're taking way too long. In addition to that, you've joined my boot camp. I taught you all about the VA claims process, and you built a solid claim. You know that you filed a fully developed claim. You know that your diagnosis, symptoms, and nexus are on lock. They're solid. Also, you only filed one secondary VA claim, so it's not like you filed a claim for 15 disabilities at once and jammed them into one claim. Like, how hard could this possibly be? Well, the average wait time as of March 2022 is 155.2 days, or just over 5 months. You're on month number 7. You want a decision now. What's going on? I'm past the average. So what do? You're looking around on the VA website and you found the Request a Claim Decision button. You either are thinking about clicking it, or you already clicked it, or you're wondering if you should. If you click that button, it puts a digitally signed file saying, I don't have anything else to submit in your claims folder. That's all it does. You have to remember that the Veterans Benefits Administration works in a time scale of weeks and months. In most cases, hitting the Decide My Claim button will not speed up the VA claims process for you at all. Now, if the Veterans Benefits Administration is making a 4th request for medical records that were destroyed in the fire of 1974, and you definitely don't have them, then it might make a difference. Yeah, didn't have them the first time. They're burned up, still burned up, still burned up. Like that might, help. Probably not. But if you hit the mysterious Decide My Claims button prematurely, it could actually be harmful, especially if they sent you a letter asking you for clarification about a disability or something about the disability you filed a claim for, and you never answered the letter. In this case, you're going to stop the duty to assist in its tracks, and you can screw yourself. So make sure your address is updated in the claims process, because you need to make sure you answer all actual snail mail letters. So here's what's up with your VA claim. It's in one of the following 8 categories. It's either claim received, under review, gathering of evidence, review of evidence, preparation for decision, pending decision approval, preparation for notification, or complete. You're in one of those stages. Now, I know you've been tracking it on the va.gov website, and you might even see it bouncing around. It might have jumped forward a couple steps or gone backwards a couple steps, and it's pissing you off. I totally get that. Let me tell you something about the e-benefits and the va.gov websites. The Veterans Benefits Administration doesn't even maintain them, and the information in there and on there isn't even correct. In addition to that, you'll see random notes in there that say things like, we need additional evidence from you. Like, whoa, what's that mean? These websites and all their stupid little messages are all lip service, and they're meaningless, basically. You file your claim, and when the VA decided to send you to a C&P exam, did they send you some cryptic email? No, they didn't. Of course not. One of the companies that are contracted by the VA, LHI, VES, or QTC, they called you up and told you had a C&P exam, and they followed that up by sending you a packet of instructions via FedEx using overnight or 2-day mail. They always send you a letter. If it's something important that you need to know or respond to, they'll send you a letter. They might give you a phone call as well, but they do it by mail. If the Veterans Benefits Administration wants something from you, they will contact you through the U.S. Postal Service. If they don't need anything from you, then the next piece of mail you'll get is your decision letter. That's what you're waiting on now. Personally, I really wish the VA would just turn off all this online VA claim tracking stuff because it's inaccurate and incomplete information. If you really want to see the status of your claim, you need to look at the Veterans Benefits Management System, acronym of course, VBMS. If you're working with an accredited claims agent and you have a question about your VA claim, I would ask them to look at the Veterans Benefits Management System because That is the accurate system. That is a system the Veterans Benefits Administration actually uses and updates. Not so much with eBenefits, which is probably going down any day now, or VA.gov. So here's some information from the sponsor of today's video, Hill & Ponton, that explains what the Veterans Benefits System does and what it's used for. I went ahead and put a link in the description so you can read it for yourself. To summarize for you though, in a nutshell, this is where VA employees adjudicate VA claims, and accredited claims agents and accredited lawyers also have access to it. Veterans don't have direct access to it because the VA is the enemy. They don't give us the real information. So this is the real information. If you really want to know, get somebody that has access to VBMS system and ask them to look. My advice to you is to just stay out of the VA websites because they're only going to drive you nuts. Instead, I would check out this video I made about the 5 ways to establish service connection for veterans benefits, and I will see you in the next video. Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form, boom, you're done.